Israel's prime minister has said racism in the country must be eliminated, after protests by Ethiopian Israelis against alleged discrimination. Benjamin Netanyahu spoke after meeting Ethiopian Israeli community leaders and an Ethiopian Israeli soldier, whose beating by police has fueled tensions. A protest by Ethiopian Israelis on Sunday ended in clashes with police. Israel's president said the community's grievances revealed an open and raw wound at the heart of Israeli society. "We must look directly at this open wound," Reuven Rivlin added. "We have erred. We did not look, and we did not listen enough." At least 46 police and 7 demonstrators were hurt in the clashes which followed the protest in Tel Aviv on Sunday night, officials said. Dozens of protesters were arrested, police said. Call for unity. On Monday, Mr. Netanyahu met Israeli soldier Damaz Pakideh, who was beaten by 2 police officers in a suburb of Tel Aviv last week. The Prime Minister praised Mr. Pakideh and told him he had been shocked by the video of the beating. Afterwards, Mr. Netanyahu met Ethiopian Israeli leaders in an effort to reassure the community. "We must stand together as one against the phenomenon of racism, to denounce it and eliminate it," he said. One of the policemen involved in Mr. Pakideh's beating has been dismissed and the other suspended from the force, Israeli police spokesman Mickey Rosenfeld told the BBC. An investigation into the incident is underway. Tear gas. The protests on Sunday started peacefully but became more violent as night fell. Some protesters threw stones, bottles, and chairs at police and tried to enter the Tel Aviv municipality building. Police fired tear gas and stun grenades and officers on horseback charged the crowd to try to disperse it. Ethiopian Jews living in Israel have long complained of discrimination, and similar protests in 2012 followed reports that some Israeli landlords were refusing to rent out their properties to Ethiopian Jews. Ethiopian Jews' income is considerably lower than the general population, and they are much more likely to face limited educational opportunities and to end up in prison, according to the Ethiopian National Project, a non-governmental organization which assists Ethiopian Jews in Israel. Tens of thousands of Ethiopian Jews were airlifted to Israel in secret operations in the 1980s and 1990s to escape famine and civil war. There are now around 135,000 Ethiopian Jews living in Israel.